Welcome to Flex and Flow Shelter in Place style with Shape Up boot camps. How about a big thumbs up for Chris for getting this going so quickly and keeping us all connected and having this availability. It's such a blessing to be able to continue our wellness journey together, and then of course just have our community, because that's what really keeps us going, right, is our community. So go ahead and have a seat on your mat, nice comfortable position. You can have legs crossed, legs stacked in front. And let's just relax for a moment. There is a playlist in the chat for you if you would like to go ahead and play that, or you could have just nice silence in your home if that's even possible, or put any music on that you prefer. So let's just talk for a moment as we start to take the tension out of our neck and shoulders. Maybe just a few deep breaths, nice and easy, in through the nose. Exhale out, long exhalations out through the lips. If you just got done with Chris's workout, you know that was pretty intense. So just go ahead and starting to slow the heart rate down, the respiratory rate down, the blood pressure down with our breath. So moving our body is so important during this time for many reasons. And we're going to go over that over class. I'm going to give you a few good reasons why you should continue checking in and moving your body every single day during this weird time. Right now, I'd love for you to go ahead and raise your shoulders up towards your ears, then back, and then lower them down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Good. Just a few more of these, creating some nice open posture. Shoulders down away from the ears, opening up through the chest, opening up through the heart. Again, focusing in on your breath. In through the nose, out through the lips. Good. Up, back, and down. Good. Now keeping that good posture, open through the heart, shoulders on the back, shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead and inhale up. Nice big cleansing breath. Good. And exhale, fold forward. Just want to make sure you guys can see me okay. Now you're in your seated position, your arms are creeping forward, fingertips creeping forward, nice stretch through that upper back. Go ahead and inhale, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, fold forward from your seated position. Good. Good. Bring it on in again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Reach, reach, reach. Reach out through those fingertips. You can hollow out the armpits here. Good. And then inhale one more time. And this time, as we exhale, let's go ahead and just take a seated twist over to the right. Good. Perhaps looking over that back shoulder. Again, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Other side again. Exhale, twist. Twisting is detoxing, opening up through the spine, creating some space. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Good. This time, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward again from that seated position. Inhale up to a neutral seated position here. Let's go ahead and take the ear to the right shoulder. Take your hand and gently tug on your sternocleidomastoid muscle, that very big muscle that runs down the side of your neck right here. It's a little sensitive, so don't pull it too hard. Just a gentle tug to open up right here. Now you can bring your head forward or back or to the side. Kind of find that spot where you feel that nice stretch. Good. Release, head in neutral spine. Let's go to the other side. Ear to shoulder, gentle tug. Feels good. Nice. Release, back to neutral. Go ahead here and go ahead and give me a big yes up to the sky and chin to chest. Good. more here. Again, just taking tension out of the neck and shoulders. Nobody's carrying any tension this week, right? And then a no. Big no to the right, center, left, center. Good. One more big deep breath in. All that's good. Exhale out any distractions right here. Keep blowing, 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 blowing. Hands to heart center. Go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. And I just want you to think of a word or a mantra or a scripture or a quote, something that comes to mind that you find comfort in. It could be one word. Let go, relax, focus, health, patience, kindness. And now I want you to make your way to your mat, laying on your back with your knees bent. Take your time. So everyone's on the back with the knees bent, correct? Yes, very good. And now I want you to keep your knees bent and slowly lower your knees over to the right and then to the center and over to the left and then back to the center. This is going to take some tension out of that low back. Good. Take your time. Good. We're going to be doing some flexing. We're going to be doing some flowing, and we're going to be doing some nice self-care just like we're doing right here. Good. I'm going to join you. Now from here, go ahead and extend out one leg straight and take the other leg and hug that knee into the chest. You can lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground, or you can keep them down. Now take that bent knee and take it out to the side, opening up through the hips. You can add a little press into that inner thigh with your palm. So your legs kind of look like a figure four here. And then take that bent knee and take it all the way across the body into a spinal twist. All the way across the body into a spinal twist. Good. Try to melt into the ground a little bit. Can you release a little more tension out of your back? Nice. And then come back to neutral position. One more tug into the chest. Go ahead and extend that leg out and down. And let's bring the other knee in. Good. Tiny tug. Take that leg out to the side. Now you're in that figure four. Gentle press perhaps on that inner thigh, inner knee. Good. Feel that all the way down the inner thigh from the hips down to the knee. Not pressing too hard. Nothing hurts. Good. And then take that bent knee all the way across the body into your spinal twist. Again, taking tension out of the back, trying to melt a little more into the ground. If you're like me, your back is tight, and sometimes I have to stay in a pose a little longer than I'm comfortable to really start to feel my muscles let go. Good. And then bring that knee back into the chest. Bring the other leg into the chest, and go ahead and take a few roll-ups. Massaging the spine until you're seated. Good. Go ahead and find a standing position. All right, let's see the best position here so you can see me. All right, let's go ahead and bring it to the back of the mat. You guys see me okay? All right, so feet are about hip width apart. Go ahead and spread your toes. Make sure you're right and left feet are feeling even. If you notice that you're leaning into the right a little more or leaning to the left a little more, try to even that out. Close your eyes and just take a body scan and notice how you feel and how you're standing. Good, so here's a little flex part of the workout, all right? The first thing we're gonna do, you can watch once or you can do it with me, is we're going to roll it down one vertebrae at a time, and we're gonna walk out to a plank position, okay? Once we're in that plank position, of course, you can have your knees down for a modified plank or knees up, curl the toes. We're gonna take a right tap out and a left tap out. We're gonna do one push-up, and then we're gonna walk it back in, stand all the way up one vertebrae at a time, and do a squat. We're gonna add on reps as we go through. Stay with me, let's start with one. All right, so everybody, big deep breath in to start. Exhale, heart center. Go ahead and roll it down, one vertebrae at a time. Walk the hands out to a perfect plank. Once you're here, go ahead and tap out right, left. Give me one push-up or a modified knee push-up. Good. Walk it in one handprint at a time. Roll it up and give me one squat. Right there. Good job. Let's add on. Roll it down. Walk it out to a plank. Now give me two taps right. One, two. Two taps left. One, two. Give me two push-ups. One, two. Walk it up. Roll it up. Give me two squats. Here we go. One, two. All right, let's add on. Good job. Roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Walk it out. Plank pose. Ready for 3 taps? All right, abs are tight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. To the left. 1, 2, 3. 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Let's walk it up. Come on, you're strong. Here we go. Walk it all the way in. Round it up all the way. Stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Give me 3 squats. 1, 2. Sit down, sit back. 3. Heart rate's up a little bit. All right, let's go for 4. Here we go. Roll it down. Walk it out. 4 taps. Ready? To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the left. 1. Stay strong. Don't rush. 2, 3, 4. 4 push-ups on your knees or on your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk it in. Roll it up. All the way, shoulders back. 4 squats, 4 squats. 4. Get low. 3, chest up. 2, 1. Should we do one more for a nice even 5? Let's go. Roll it down. Walk it out. 5 taps to the right. 5, 4, 3. You got it. 2. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. 5, 4. We're on left. 3, 2, 1. 5 push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it in. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time, all the way, all the way, all the way, open. 5 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Standing mountain pose, heart center. Good job. Heart rates are up a little bit. Very good work. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and flow a little bit. If you don't have any music going, you don't have to, but sometimes that helps with the flow because we kind of like to be loosey-goosey and not take ourselves too seriously when we start flowing. So go ahead and start at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center. Let's go ahead and just take a big deep breath in. Exhale, heart center. Again, big deep breath in. Exhale, heart center. And this time we're gonna fold forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive forward. Nice flat back all the way down. Let's not rush through this. Let's hang out here. Let the head and neck get heavy. Let the arms dangle. Feel some space happening in between your vertebrae here. Weight is in the heels. You feel that energy coming out through the quad, or out through the hamstrings, out through the calves and the glutes. Good. Bend the knees with intention. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Hang out. Now inhale, halfway pose. So light tap on the tops of the thighs or the shins. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Adding on. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold forward. Step yourself back into a plank. Now from here, you can have your knees down for a modified plank or knees up, toes curled. Everybody, no matter where you're at, knees up or down, shift forward for me. Bend at the elbows, lower yourself down. Flatten out the tops of the feet to the mat. Hands are by the armpits. Inhale, rise up. Little baby cobra here or all the way up. You can even lift your thighs off the mat. Good. From here, let's just take a child's pose break. Good. Let's go ahead and come back into our plank. Look at the space in between your hands and step or jump through. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Good, let's try that again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold forward. Step or jump back to your plank. Shift your weight forward. Lower yourself down. Flatten out the tops of your feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale for your first downward dog. Now in your downward dog, go ahead and scoot your feet in just a little bit more. Get your butt up to the sky. You've got a nice wide palm. Fingers are gripping the earth. Good. Take your chest and push it towards the back or towards the top of your thighs. Nice. Good. Find your breath here. I'm going to join you. Good. All right, go ahead and come forward into plank. Now what we're going to do is wave through this. So we're going to go back into downward dog, one vertebrae at a time, like a wave in the ocean to plank. Then wave yourself back with your spine to your downward dog. Wave forward. You can do this from a child's pose as well for a good modification. Should feel good. Good. Everybody meet me in plank. Look at the space in between your hands and step or jump those feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. Take a moment here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold forward. Step or jump your feet back into plank. Shift your weight forward, lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. From here, you can go ahead and play around and lift a leg up to the sky, maybe even bend it and open up through those hips. I'm gonna leave that up to you, if that feels okay. Or you can stay right here in your downward facing dog. Go ahead and lower that leg down, and let's go ahead and do the other side. You can even take a few hip circles here. Either direction. All right, lower that leg, look at the space in between your hands, step or jump the feet through. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. All right, so that's the flow we've got. I'm gonna let you guys flow through it. You can crank the music up if you want, and we're just gonna give you a few minutes to flow. And there's no rules, okay? So whatever feels good, you can go into that, listen in and cue into your body, let it go. You should feel really energized after something like this. You can follow along with me. I'll probably keep my mouth closed and let you flow for a few minutes, okay? All right, let's give it a try. So beautiful. Nice. Good. Let's all meet at the top of our mats in our mountain pose. How did that feel? Doesn't that feel energizing? Especially if you've got your music going. You find the right song and you just start moving your body and flowing. It feels so good. All right, let's work on a little bit of balance work here. So let's start in our standing mountain pose position. Let's check our posture. I like to do this because when somebody used to tell me to stand up straight, I kind of stuck my butt and chest out and I thought that was it, but it's not. We want to make sure our butt is under us, pelvic tilt. Open up. Remember the shoulder exercise we did at the beginning in our seated position? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go forward, up, back, down. You feel the difference there? All right. So we've got good posture. Feet are under us. We're about hip width apart. Butt is under, pelvic tilt. Transverse abdominals are pulled in. So from here, let's go ahead and just practice a tree pose. And that's all it is practice. It's for fun. It's strengthening, it's balance, it's flexibility, and it's fun. So go ahead and take one foot and you can place it on your ankle already I'm a little wobbly. You can place it on your calf or even give it a little help and place it on your inner thigh. Nice. So from here, I'm pressing my inner thigh into my foot and my foot into my inner thigh and bringing those two energies together. Still got good posture. Now from here, it's up to you. Arms up, arms prayer. You can look up. That's extra challenging. You can look up and close your eyes. And if you're wobbling, you're doing it right. You're getting stronger. You're building your core foundation. And that's what we want here. Find your breath. Remember, in through your nose. Nice long exhale out through your lips. Nice. Good job. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and release that foot and grab on the inside of the foot right by the arch. So we're kind of in a quad stretch, but we're going to go into dancer's pose. So we were here, we release, grab it, extend out the opposite arm, and then I just want you to tilt forward, tilt, 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 till that chest is parallel with the floor. And it's okay if you're wobbling. Now, once you get there, go ahead and extend out through those fingertips. Reach long in front of you and lift up and out through that back leg. You've got a slight bend in that standing leg, and you're calm. This isn't calm, but this is calm. Breathe, breathe, little higher, little deeper. Good, and if you fall out, no big deal. Bring it through, we're here. Good, and then take that ankle over that opposite knee, figure four. Light press into that bent knee. Butt is back, getting lower. Find your breath. Good, maybe take a few ankle rolls in that bent knee leg, and then the other way. Good. And then from here, go ahead and lift up, standing leg. Good, nice and tall. Nice. And then come forward, splits, standing splits rather. Lean forward, find your fingertips on the earth, and that same leg that's been up the whole time is behind you. Chest falling towards your standing leg. And then from here, take that floating leg and cross it behind your standing leg. Give me a mini squat. And then lift it back up to the sky. Good. 4 more. Lift. 3. Good. 2. Nice. Last one, last one. Don't go anywhere. And set that leg down behind you, high lunge. Good. Now just enjoy that hip flexor stretch. Squeeze the back glute. Get a lower, deeper in that front leg. Hands down, frame up that foot. Take that front foot back. Good, and find a child's pose. Whew. Standing balance work, yeah? Good, come on through. Go ahead and lift up into a plank. Press back to downward dog. Go ahead and walk the dog out if you need to, bending and straightening each leg. And then find the space between your hands and step or jump through. Heart rates are maybe a little racy. That kind of work can sneak up on you. Good. Let's do the same thing other side. So collect yourself and let's go ahead and do a tree pose. Remember, this is for fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. Get a little better every day. Good. Maybe here, maybe here. Good, bringing those two energies together right into the midline. And then challenge yourself with your balance. Good. Again, find your breath. That inhale through the nose, exhale out through the lips. Nice. One more breath before we go into dancer's pose. If that's a little too challenging, go ahead and just do a quad stretch, but it's worth a try. Good. Lift up, good posture, good energy, feeling open. Good. Now from here, release your hands down, release that bent leg, bring it back, grabbing on the inside of the foot by the arch. Good. This might be enough for you today. Otherwise, play around with falling forward. Trust yourself. You can do this. Once you're forward and that chest is parallel with the floor, energy out through that hand that's reaching in front of you and lift up and out of that bent leg hip. Good. Bending in that standing leg. One more breath. Good. Come up, release, release, release. Take it in front and figure four. Woo, hello, standing leg. Good. Take that ankle around if that feels okay. Of course it does. Other way. Good. And then lifting up right here. Balance. And then we're gonna fall forward, come forward into that standing split. Shift that leg back, shift your weight, fall forward. It doesn't matter if that leg is low to the ground or if it's way up in the sky. Good, lift, lift, lift. Fingertips are on the mat in front of you. Now take that standing leg behind you, bend both knees, little mini squat, and back up behind for a lift. 4, 5, and then 4, 3, you got it, come on, here's your flex. 2, and 1, good. Set that back foot down behind you, inhale, rise up, nice hip flexor stretch. Good, yeah, warrior arms, good idea. Find your breath. Good, squeeze that back butt cheek, get a little deeper in that front leg. Exhale, fold forward. Step that front foot back into a plank. Knees down, child's pose. You earned it. Whew. Good job. From your child's pose, we're gonna wave forward into a tricep push-up. So you're here in your child's pose, arms are straight out in front, and through the heel of your hand, you're gonna lower yourself down, push up, and wave back. All right, this feels really good. It is a strength move, but it's also a stretch move, yeah? Lead with your chest. Good, a few more. And let's all meet in child's pose. One more rep. Yeah, good. Now go ahead and walk your hands over to the left side and just extend out, hollow out your armpits in your child's pose. So a nice side opener. Walk the hands back to the center, over to the other side. Walk the hands back to the center. Go ahead and round yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Let's make our way down to our stomachs. So we're going to be laying on the ground for just a moment on this awesome stretch. It's called a scorpion. It's one of my favorites. It's a little intense. So if it's too much for you, no big deal. Do what works for you today. Before you get down and into it, go ahead and take your eyes up here so you can kind of know what to do. So we're going to lower ourselves down. Arms are out to a T. Head is looking down, not hyperextended. I'm going to lift one leg, bend at the knee, and then I'm going to peel that leg up and try to meet my opposite hand, and then come to center, and then foot to opposite hand and come to center. And you can flow through that at your own pace. It might feel really good, and you might just stay there for a moment before you switch to the other side. All right, so go ahead and lower yourself down if you haven't yet. You're on your tummy, arms are out to your side, head in neutral spine. Lift the left leg up, bend at the knee. Now peel it up and take it over towards your right hand, lifting your hips off the mat, twisting open to the left side. Coming back to center. Let's take it to the other leg. Bend at the knee, lift it up, peel it open. How close can you get that foot to your hand? Good. Let's do it again each side. Good. So you're going to feel that nice opener in your quads and in your hips, and it feels really good on the spine just to loosen it up. Nice. Good. Even yourself out. One more each side. Good. When you're done each side, go ahead and come up to a seated position. Got just a few more stretches for you before we head into our corpse pose. Just sit up nice and tall and give me a little seated straddle position here. Good. So again, when I sit like this, I want to sit like this. This is what's comfortable. This is what feels good, especially after a workout. But we're going to sit up nice and tall. Let's do that posture check. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. One more. Forward, up, back, and down. Good. Go ahead and reach. Walk those hands, those fingertips as far as you can. Center. Take the tension out of the neck and head. Reach, reach, reach. Feeling that stretch all the way down. Ankle all the way up and stretching that inner thigh. Now walk those hands all the way over to the left. Back to the center. All the way over to the right. Back to the center, good. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Now go ahead and reach over to one side. Extend that arm up. You get a nice side stretch, side opener here. If you've been working out this week, this is gonna feel good. And to the center and flow over to the other side. Simple, but so good. This is how we should all sit and watch Netflix at night, you know it? It's like this, doing our stretches. All right, from here, let's go ahead and stack our legs in front of us. They are nice and long and straight. Posture check. Go ahead and do that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, out from the hips, extend out. If you can touch your toes, great. If not, no big deal. Good. Inhale, tall. Good. Again, exhale, reach. Maybe you can get a little further this time. Inhale, reach. Last time, let's see if we can get a little further. Hold it for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. Good. All right. From here, you can stay stacked or you can have your legs crossed. Let's just take a few little wrist stretches. So put your arms straight out in front of you, palms face me. With your other hand, grab your fingertips and pull them back towards you. This stuff is so good because in our classes, we do so many planks and push-ups and burpees and stuff, and we got to take care of our wrists as well. Go ahead and point the fingers down, press towards you. Good. Take it round and round. Other way. Nice. Let's go other side, other arm. Palms face me. Pull those fingertips in. You can do this anytime. This is great too if you are at a computer or a keyboard a lot. And then take it around. and around the other side. And then I'm going to show you my favorite one, but we're going to have to kick our legs back into a quadruped position. Palms are going to be down, fingertips towards yourself. All right, so the inside of my arms are facing you, and likewise your insides are facing me. And then sit back, take your butt to your heels. This is a great wrist stretch. Good. And then come up, lift your butt. Good, and shake it out. All right. Well, I think we made our way through quite a few things. Go ahead and find a comfortable position. So at this time, you might want to put your sweatshirt back on, or you're at home, so you might have a cozy blanket. You can even roll up a blanket or find a pillow and place it under your low back or your neck. Just make yourself really comfortable. And I know it's easy to think, oh, I'm going to go ahead and log off right now. I don't need this part, but you do. So go ahead and bear with me. We're all in it together, and we're going to try to relax for just a few minutes. Take out any expectations. If you've got kids running around or it's noisy, it is what it is. Okay? Shut your lights down if that feels okay. Close the blinds if you want to. Good. Okay, so you're in a comfortable position. Maybe your palms are up just to release some tension. Maybe your legs are straight and flopped out, feet are flopped out to the side. However you're comfortable, maybe your knees are bent and you take a few side to side with the knees like we started, just to shake it out one last time. Now go ahead and close your eyes and find your breath. You can do that by placing a hand on your heart and your belly, or just right here. Find your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I am going to let you stay in your corpse pose, and I'm not going to say anything for a few moments. And before we close, we'll close together. Go ahead and bring some awareness back if you're ready. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe take a nice big overhead good morning stretch. Nice. And roll over to one side. Take your time, gently push yourself up to a seated position and find a comfortable seated position, and we'll close out together. Legs crossed, legs stacked. Moving your body during this weird, crazy time is extra important. And I think because you're here, you already know that. And we have a choice to make around our health and fitness right now. We can allow fear, stress, minimal space, different routines, and uncertainties paralyze or control us around our healthy habits that we've worked so hard for already. Or we can try to eat as healthy as we can given our circumstance and our resources. Create and keep a sense of routine and rhythm. You can honor your bedtimes and your wake ups. Those are important to your rhythms. You can process your emotions. And of course, you can move your body every day. So there's so many reasons. It's going to lift your mood, going to boost your immunity. And because we're all connected, having that community and seeing familiar faces, it just feels good. Am I right? All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close and stop recording, and then we're going to chat. Okay. So thank you everyone for joining Shape Up Bootcamp Flex and Flow. This was my first run. I'm definitely nervous. So tune in with me again, and thank you for your grace and for